self-care, take one.
Hey babes, welcome back to the Boss Babes Guide. I'm Whit.
And I'm Sim.
Today we want to talk about self-care. Simi, what do you do? I feel like you're the most careful self I've ever met.
I feel like at the underlying, the core part of all my self-care is just trying to be nice to myself.
Oh, I love it.
And then just saying, if I was being really nice to myself right now, what would that look like?
Right.
And so it's not so much that I do the exact same things. It's not that I have this perfect self-care routine that I do every single day.
Mm-hmm.
But I do just check in with myself and I'm like, hey, what do you need today? And then I try and make that a priority. So maybe it's a day where I need a little bit more rest, or maybe it's a day where I need something that's more intense to give me energy, or I'm really craving to connect with a girlfriend,
yep.
or I need something some romantic connection with Tim, or fresh air, or healthy food, or sometimes self-care looks like going to Cherbourg and getting a really lovely donut or muffin and a pour of coffee.
It sure does look like that.
Right, so I feel
lots of days.
yeah, so sometimes it's a green juice, sometimes it's a muffin, sometimes it's got nothing to do
with
food
at all.
Yeah, but it's really just okay, how can I be kind to myself? How can I be my own best friend today? And what does that look like?
I love the part where you said, I check in with myself every day and see what kind of what I need to do to take care of myself. Think about how often we just go through our day and we have our calendars and we're so busy and we're just checking things off the list. And we're just going through and getting everything done that we need to get done, and we're not connecting with ourselves and saying, how am I feeding myself today? And not food feeding, but how am I taking care of me?
Totally.
And I'm super guilty of this, of just I have these 10 things that I have to get done today, and I'm relentless until it's done. I'm just pushing as hard as I can. And then I tend to ask myself this question when it's 5:30 and I'm on my way home and I've had some reflection time in the car. Well, by that point, you've spent your entire day taking away from your tank instead of working towards incrementally filling yourself up again.
Totally.
And so if you were to just check in with yourself earlier, just say, God, it's been a rough week, I really just need to take it easy today. The only other thing that I do too is sometimes I cancel plans if it's
totally.
I mean,
good for you. And I think everyone either does it or should do it. And at this point, I feel probably most of you guys are adults watching it. We're certainly adults. I feel there's an understanding that sometimes you just physically can't do anything else. And I mean, anytime that I've honestly spoken up to a friend, if we were gonna do something and I just said, you know what, Whit, I really wanted to see you tonight, but I am exhausted and so burnt out, and all that I want to do is just go home and relax on the couch. You would never be no, you're an awful friend, no way, right?
But it's just boo.
Totally. I mean, I feel at this point everyone understands that feeling, and so you should feel comfortable sharing it. If your friends are not receptive to that, get new friends.
Yeah, it's pretty ugly. I mean, honestly, I feel if somebody were canceling plans with me, it's because girl needs a break. That's the thing is I know my friends, if they're canceling, unless you have that one friend that always cancels, in which case just quit making fucking plans with them.
Just stop saying that you're gonna hang out with me.
Just stop trying. Because we all have that friend. We all do this yeah, let's make plans, and you put it. I'm not talking about say we'll get together and then don't. I'm talking about the girl who tells you this day we're doing something, and then 6 hours before is JK.
Yeah. Always an excuse.
Bravo marathon. Just something absurd. You need to stop hanging out with her.
Yeah.
But if you have a good girlfriend or, guy friend, whatever, somebody that you get together with.
Who shows up for you emotionally and physically on a regular basis, and then sometimes it's just not tonight.
Yeah. That's a big deal.
I feel it's good. Sometimes I say this to myself and I say it to my clients, sometimes you have to sometimes saying no to someone else is saying yes to yourself.
Yeah.
And I think that's really, really true.
Absolutely.
In that situation. It's well, I mean, of course you want to be with your friends having fun, but sometimes you just don't have the energy.
And honestly, tell me there have not been times where you have gotten home from work and you're all that I can muster right now is mind-numbing television and pizza in the oven. That's all, and that's okay if that's all you can do. And then some days you're God, I really feel I need to burn off some energy. I'm gonna go take a huge walk and I don't know.
Yeah.
Eat a kale salad.
Totally.
Killing it with my granaries.
I love it.
So what do you guys do to take care of yourself? How do you check in and make sure that you're doing the things that you need to do to keep your tank full?
We want to hear from you guys.
All right, bye babes.